everybody, and I know that I might not have very many people in here with me today because we're doing this at a different time. But those of you who are here with me, thank you so much for joining me. I had to move the time today because I have a meeting at our normal time, so I'm so sorry about that. But what I want to do is just take a few minutes to kind of go through and talk a little bit about last week and then go over the things that we have due this week. And hopefully you can all hear and see me okay. I cannot believe that the next time that we meet, it will be November. That Halloween is only like 6 days away. It's crazy. It's all going so quickly, or at least it feels like it. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump over to Canvas. And what I want to do really quickly, as I said, is kind of go over a couple of thoughts from last week, and then we will look at what we have going on this week. If we scroll all the way down, hard to believe it, but we are in week number 11 at this point. So week 11, but let's take a quick look at week 10 last week. We did have a couple of things last week that were due, like the discussion and the homework assignment. And for the most part, a lot of you did a beautiful job on both of them. And so let me just kind of point out a couple of things with each. So what I was looking for here is that you were able to kind of identify the independent variable and the different levels of the independent variable. And that was probably the biggest thing that people struggled with, interestingly, was looking at those two elements, right? So trying to, sorry, it looked like somebody had said something, but nope. So looking at what is the independent variable and the multiple levels, the dependent variable and how it's being measured. And again, these are things that you're going to see popping up repeatedly as we continue to build on what we have done before. And we had a within subjects design, right? And so kind of looking at these different elements, most of you did a really, really good job. Those of you who lost points, typically I wanted just a little bit more from you. But again, for the most part, a lot of you, fantastic job on the discussion. We also had our third homework assignment due last week. And so with homework assignment number 3, we were looking at this article about physical order and how it affects our choices and generosity and conventionality versus disorder producing creativity. So I hope you found that to be kind of an interesting article to read. Oh, excuse me. That snuck up on me there. So the homework assignment was worth 25 points. And what we were looking at here were all these different questions, right? The independent variable and its levels, the dependent variable, what kind of study is it, thinking about construct, internal and external validity. And so with the first one, the independent variable was environmental order. And is it orderly or disorderly? And a few people kind of missed the different levels. And that was, again, probably the most common issue that I saw. The dependent variable was healthy choices versus charitable behavior, which was being operationalized as charitable behavior, and that was the healthy choices. There was a between subjects design. So again, what I saw was a lot of you did a